Hey y'all, happy Easter. I have made it my mission to make sure these little layer vintage heirloom Southern cakes never go out of style. So let's get started. So for this lemon curd filling, it starts with 12 egg yolks, and I need to zest a lemon, and then I need 3/4 cup of lemon juice. So I have a saucepan on my stove, all 12 of my egg yolks, the lemon juice, the sugar, cornstarch, this thickens it up, and then my lemon zest, and some salt. Very important, using a wooden spoon, you are going to combine all of your ingredients in your saucepan, and then we're going to cook this over low heat, medium-low heat, until it is thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. It has been about 8 minutes, and we are nice and thick with our lemon curd. So I am going to add in some cold butter. Don't do room temp, and stir it in. I've cut it up into tablespoons, and just keep adding it into your lemon curd until it is melted, and then we're going to strain it through a wire mesh strainer. Then you will be left with a beautiful smooth lemon curd. So I'm gonna take some plastic wrap and press it directly onto my lemon curd so a skin doesn't form, and then let it chill in the fridge. For our cake layers, pretty standard. We've got a cup of room temperature butter and some granulated sugar that we are going to beat together in a stand mixer until light and fluffy. While my mixer is running, I'm gonna go ahead and mix together my flour, baking powder, and salt. We are going to add in our egg whites, a few at the time, and get that going on about medium. And then I can add in my vanilla and lemon zest. Okay, now I will add in my flour and milk, but I'm gonna do half of the flour. Turn my mixer back on, let it go until the flour is fully incorporated, add in all of my milk, and then I'll add in the rest of the flour. And I have some 8-inch cake pans that I have sprayed with my best friend Pamela and lined with parchment paper that I cut into rounds. 8 layers total. I'm putting about 2/3 cup of batter in each of my cake pans. All right, batter spread out evenly, going in the oven about 12 minutes, and then once they come out, I will put them on a wire rack to cool completely and keep these pans in rotation for baking off my other 5 layers. It has been 12 minutes. My first 3 layers are done. If you're pretty experienced in the cake flipping world, then you probably know the trick of doing 2 pans at a time. Peel off my parchment paper, let it cool, and then add these pans back to the rotation. Okay, while my last cake layers are in the oven, I'm gonna get a head start on my buttercream to go on the outside of this lemon cheesecake. I've got butter in my mixer with some powdered sugar. Buttercream, very standard recipe. I'm going to add in some lemon zest, of course, because it has it in every single element of this cake, some vanilla, and some heavy cream to kind of lighten it up. Really smooth. We'll save that, put it on the outside of this cake. Okay, here we are. It has been 4 hours. Before I set the first cake layer down, I'm going to get a little bit of my lemon curd and spread just a tiny bit on my cake plate so that it helps my layers stick to the cake plate and it's not, sliding all around. Look at this filling. It is thick and cheesy, and I'm spreading it on, and the consistency of this is like cheese, but like in the best way. So it's called a lemon cheesecake because of that. That's where it gets its name. My whole cake is layered up, and now I'm going to frost the entire thing with that lemon buttercream that I made earlier. Okay, my cake is fully iced in buttercream, and all of my extra lemon curd is in a Ziploc bag. You could also put it in a piping bag. And what I'm going to do is create a flower pattern on the top of this cake that is so pretty and really easy, and such a creative way to kind of elevate the presentation of this cake. Okay, here we go. Let's give this thing a taste. If you've never tried one of these before, y'all, you are in for a treat. It is a labor of love. It is so worth it. I promise y'all, it's so good. Y'all, it is tangy, lemony, but like light. The lemon curd is one of my favorite things in the world. The cake is like so light and fluffy, and then the cheesy consistency of the curd is so smooth and ooh! It does punch you though because it is very tangy. If you make it, I would love to know about it. So in the comments, be sure to tell me where you're from if you have eaten one of these cakes before. And if you make it, tag me on Instagram at Ivy Odom and at Southern Living Mag because I would love to see it. I hope you like this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you're watching on YouTube, you know what to do. Click the bell so you never miss an episode of Hey Y'all. Happy Easter. I will see y'all next time.